welcome back. So today I want to kind of talk about Barbie of today and show you some really cool Barbies from when I was younger. A lot of the complaints I hear today about Barbies is that they don't move. They're a stiff piece of plastic. They're not articulated. Or there are some that are, like the Made to Moves. But for the most part, any standard fashionista or Barbie you pick off the shelf will not move. They are stuck firm in one place, usually one position. The same can kind of be said for Barbies that I had growing up, except of course they had those really fabulous legs, the bend and snap legs. However, there were certain dolls made that were articulated. Now, they weren't articulated as the Made to Moves, like they didn't have joints here or in their wrists or their ankles or anything, but they were pretty articulated. And I have several to show you guys if you are interested. And the first one being Working Out Barbie. I'm not really sure what year she was made in, maybe 94, 95. I didn't do that fully into it, but I did put them in a kind of order in which they would have been released. So with these ones, you have a leg joint and go in and out. Now remember, she's supposed to be working out, so she does come with like little weights and a water bottle. She has a bending kind of waist. You can actually see that joint in there. And her arms do move kind of different than what we're used to. And she comes in this really cute workout outfit that I'm sure everybody was wearing in the 90s. And she came with two pairs of shoes, one regular, and then one has a suction cup. So she can kind of, now this is old, so I don't know if it's going to work, but she's supposed to be able to kind of suction to the surface so she can kind of do her side bends, stuff like that. Oh, it did work. Now the next one I have is a 1996 Olympic Barbie. The same, they all pretty much move the same exact way. They have a joint here and a joint here where they can move up, down, in and out. This one was for when we were in the Olympics in 1996 in Atlanta. She came with a little duffel bag. And she has this little ring, and it does something. So you can kind of, let's see, you can kind of make her flip or tumble. Pretty cool. We had some pretty neat Barbies back in my day. And the next one I think was 97 or 98, around there. It was when we were in the Olympics again for ice skating, and she was, for some reason I remember Tara Lipinski being on her box. Now I also have as well the matching Ken. I did not pull him out, but they do go together. Her legs bent. I don't know why she's so like squeaky, this one. And they can do stunts together. So the thing that she can do, she can twirl. Let's see. So you push the button on her back. Push the button on her back, and she has like a dial. And you kind of wind the dial up. And then you hold her here at these little buttons around her waist. And you push the button down, and she spins. And the Ken doll that came with her, his hands fit into here. So it looks like he's holding her. And they spin together. The next one I have is, this was really cool. And my husband, I didn't have it when I was little, or I had the other one. They made two versions of these. My husband found it in a thrift store when I was at work one night, and he went with the kids and he picked it up. And this is Happening Hair Barbie. Now the thing with her is it's another like color change gimmick. And they came with like little stencils, and I think cold water, like it came with a wand, and if you dipped the wand in cold water with the stencil, it made like little flowers and stuff in her hair, and like warm brought it back to blonde. And she has the Mackie face, so I'm guessing she's like, yeah, like I said, 97, 98. And there's another version of her just without the bangs, and I think her hairstyle is different. But for the most part, she's wearing the same clothes Look at the shirt. That is absolute so 90s, along with the big giant cargo pants everybody wore. I wore them. Shoes, sneakers. And again, she is same kind. And the next one, so I was actually looking into this series, and I wasn't crazy about the Barbie from the series. But Teresa, however, who is my second favorite Barbie doll, it is Happening Nails, Amazing Nails. I think Amazing Nails came later. This might be Happening Nails. She does come with a little manicure, much better than I have. She is posable here, and her legs bend, and her waist, so same thing. And this one, it was like her outfit can be changed like 3 different ways. So like each one of these is like a layer. She has like a midi top underneath. She comes with a little crochet stole thing. But what I really liked about her is her hair. So not only is it cut, and a lot of people wore their hair like this in that time era, it is cut into like sort of a bob. And she has bangs, and it is multicolored. So she has like, I don't know if you can see that with my light being there, but she has like a brownish, reddish, and then black on the back. So they are some of my articulated dolls from the 90s. I think that might be all I have of them. There's a couple more on my list that I know I definitely want. Like I really want hula hair and the Penn State cheerleader. And I only want Penn State because they don't have a Temple one. But let me know what you guys think of the 90s articulated Barbies. If you guys had any of them, do you remember them? What you think of these compared to today's Barbies, or even the other 90s Barbies that just had the bend and snap knees. Now, I do have to say, these Barbies have like the more plastic that we're used to today. It's a lot thicker than what we have today in plastic. But I think they had to be able to make her legs and everything move. So yes, let me know in the comments what you guys think about these. Do you have any of them? Do you enjoy seeing them? And yes, anything you want to let me know. Thanks. Bye.